Dogs exhibit behaviors that might appear strange to us, such as licking feet, following you to the bathroom, and sniffing people's behinds. Thankfully, scientific studies have explored these behaviors, and the findings can be quite surprising. Let's begin with one that has undoubtedly caught your attention at some point: tilting their head when hearing something. The first thing to understand is that dogs hear differently than we do. Sometimes, when they encounter a new or intriguing sound, they tilt their heads to try and hear better. Their ears are large, and adjusting them can help pick up sounds more clearly. Additionally, they're trying to pinpoint where the sound is coming from. When your dog tilts its head and you laugh or praise it, it enjoys the attention, which reinforces this behavior. Without realizing it, you're rewarding them, and they're likely to keep doing it because they know you like it. If this behavior surprises you, just wait for the next one. Digging the ground after doing their business. Many assume that dogs dig to hide their feces, but that's not quite accurate. Dogs are territorial creatures and use their sense of smell to communicate. When they dig after doing their business, they're leaving their scent behind. They have scent glands in the pads of their paws, so by digging, they spread their scent in the area. Both male and female dogs do this, leaving information about their age, health, and even stress levels. So, when you see your dog dancing after going to the bathroom, remember that it's leaving its business card now. Let's look at another behavior that's closely related: circling before doing their business. One of the main reasons dogs circle before doing their business is for safety. This is a vulnerable moment for them, so they make sure there are no threats around. Additionally, they're checking if the ground is comfortable and marking the area with their scent. However, if your dog circles excessively and struggles, it might be constipated, and a visit to the vet would be wise. Interestingly, there's a theory that dogs have an internal compass. Research suggests they may be using the Earth's magnetic fields to orient themselves, positioning along the north or south when doing their business. Fascinating, isn't it? Let's move on to another behavior: running while sleeping. Have you ever seen your dog move, kick, or even appear to run in the air while sleeping? This is common because dogs, like us, experience the REM rapid eye movement phase of sleep, during which they have vivid dreams. In this state, your dog's body may react to its dreams, such as chasing a ball or playing with another dog. Usually there's nothing to worry about. Your dog is just enjoying a good run in its dream world. Following you to the bathroom. This is a common behavior and can stem from various reasons. Your dog might follow you simply out of companionship and affection, enjoying your company as a social animal. Sometimes it can be a protective instinct, with some dogs even sniffing under the door to confirm you're there and to gather information about what you're doing. If your dog becomes anxious or scratches the door when you're inside, it may struggle with loneliness. We can't overlook the so-called Velcro dogs, breeds that tend to be more attached to humans due to thousands of years of joint evolution. If you have one of these, you probably know why it follows you everywhere. Now, let's discuss a behavior that might surprise you: staring at you while doing their business. If your dog stares at you while doing its business, don't be alarmed. It's quite common and has an explanation. Your dog feels vulnerable during these moments and looks to you for protection and security. This behavior harkens back to the wild ancestors of dogs who lived in packs and protected each other, especially in vulnerable situations like this. You may have unknowingly reinforced this behavior if you rewarded your dog with treats and affection when it did its business outside as a puppy. It's likely your dog associates looking at you during this time with receiving a reward. However, not all dogs do this. More fearful or insecure dogs are more likely to exhibit this behavior, while more confident dogs may focus on marking territory without seeking your gaze. If you're enjoying this video, please subscribe to the channel and leave a like, as it helps me a lot. The channel doesn't yet have 50 subscribers, and your support would mean the world to me. Now, let's move on to a behavior that dogs truly enjoy: rolling in the grass. When your dog rolls in the grass, it's doing more than just playing. From an ancestral standpoint, rolling could be a tactic to mask their scent, a vital skill when they relied on hunting to survive. Although your dog doesn't need to hunt now, this instinct remains. It could also be a way to mark their territory clearly to other dogs. Sometimes it's simply an attempt to get rid of a scent they don't like, such as shampoo after a bath. Additionally, rolling is a way to stretch and express happiness. When a dog rolls over on its back, it's experiencing pure joy, indicating that it feels safe and content. Now, on to a behavior that might be a bit confusing: stealing your things and running away. Although it may be frustrating for you, for your dog, this is an activity full of excitement and, in a way, a demonstration of affection. Some breeds, like Golden Retrievers, Yorkshire Terriers, and Papillons, are more inclined to become little kleptomaniacs. Whether it's a sock, a toy, or something more valuable, they do it because they find it fun and want to play with you. Some dogs see your belongings as toys and love the idea of a fun chase. For others, it may be a way to get your attention. They know which objects you value, and by taking them, they ensure you'll chase them and spend time with them. It's their unique way of saying, "Hey, play with me." It may even be a display of affection. As peculiar as it seems, stealing your socks or underwear might be their way of being closer to you, getting involved with your scent. Although this may be frustrating, remember that your dog is just trying to interact with you and show affection, even if it's in a slightly mischievous way. Now, let's explain another behavior where your dog interacts with you: licking your feet. Many dogs love to lick their owner's feet, especially if they smell strong. Although it may seem gross to you, for them, it's a feast. Your sweaty feet emit a salty aroma that they simply love. But it's not just about the taste, it's also a means of communication. By licking, your dog can gather a lot of information about where you've been and what you've done. And don't forget the love often. These foot licks are just your dog's way of showing how much it appreciates you. So the next time your dog dives into your feet, remember that it's just expressing affection in the most canine way possible. Now, let's address a behavior that's a bit confusing: sniffing behinds. Let's be clear, dogs love sniffing behinds, and they're not picky. They'll sniff dogs, cats, or even humans. But did you know that when your dog sniffs another dog's behind, it's not actually a greeting but a way of collecting valuable information? Yes, it's true. They can learn about the other dog's mood, whether they've met before, and even if it's a potential mate. Don't be surprised if your dog also sniffs your behind. Although this may be uncomfortable for you, your furry friend is gathering important information about you, thanks to the pheromones released by your apocrine glands. Remember, for dogs, behinds are like olfactory identification cards. When they do this, they're not just saying hello, they're asking who you are and how you're doing. Interesting, isn't it? If you found this video intriguing, I recommend watching another one that appears on the screen. In it, I discuss what dogs do when we leave home. Are they really capable of missing us? I cover all that and more in this video. Click on the screen to watch and stay with us.